Well, as we know, anybody in a continental competition will suffer from fixture congestion at some point, and it'll come back to bite you. And it bit us when we were at Shkoopy, where we lost 2-1. That was after we had some fairly close victories. At Academia Pandev, we won 2-1 thanks to a Velkovsky goal in the 66th minute. And then this 2-0 against Cadino, it looks good, but it really wasn't. I mean, yeah, Nikolai was on an 8-5 and Velkovsky was on a 7-7, but that was literally the goal. I mean, he was like on a 6-4 before that happened. It was the performances have really been kind of not uneven, but maybe lower than my expectations. And I tend to be a pessimist in the best of situations at some time. This game here, the Grasanowski goal was in the 3rd minute, and yet we still only managed to win 1-0, and that's despite everybody but one player having a 7+ game. We outshot them. We had more on target. We had one woodwork hit. We dominated possession. You know, they sat back and just absolutely frustrated us, and we could not break through. It was annoying as heck. The fact we picked up 4 yellow cards was not a good thing either. It's just, I don't know. We beat Tedx 4-0. We beat Pandev 2-1. We beat Borak 3-0. We beat Cadino 2-0. We beat Skopje 4-1. And then we just lost to Shkoopy. In the interim, we've signed a lot of players to new contracts. We look here, Ilyaski, Sasko Ivanov, who's our young keeper. Tasevsky signed a new contract. Vadic signed a new contract. Darko Masevsky signed a new contract, but I don't know. Ilevsky signed a new contract. Marati signed a new contract. And the president squashed rumors of a board takeover yet again. For the moment, we are currently in first place on 23 points. Vadic leads us with 15 goals. Abbas has the highest rating at 7.49. Nikolai and Abbas each have 7 assists. Ilevsky, the best pass completion rating. Abbas and Vadic, 3 players of the match awards. Velkovsky and Masevsky each with 3 yellow cards, and Ananovsky has the 1 red card. One of the things I did start doing, and you'll notice it here, is I had Ivanov in goal for the last match. It's not going to happen this match. Gasevsky, I tried signing to a new contract. I tried signing him to a 3-year contract, and he wanted a 2-year contract. And I tried signing him to a 3-year contract with even more money, and he still wanted a 2-year contract. And they were like, make your final best offer. And I offered him £1,500 a week for 3 years, and he turned it down. He wanted a 2-year contract. I'm not quite sure why. The kicker is his contract is up this year. So this could be the last season he's with us. As well as he's been performing, I fully expect another team in the league to pick him up, if not another team outside of Macedonia, which means, I've got a couple of options standing by. I would rather not start my youngster, but at the same time, maybe throwing my youngster into the fire is a good thing. You know, at this point, it's not so much about winning the league as it is getting top 4 in the league and getting into European competition and improving the team so we can compete there, which is going to be a long haul issue, especially with the fact that there's just not a lot of prize money in Macedonia. There's hardly any TV revenue money. You don't get a lot of prize money for winning the cups or anything like that. I mean, you know, for crying out loud, I mean, if I go over here and I go to the rules, you know, it doesn't, there's no prize money at all. You know, you get some TV revenue, you get, you know, your commercial sales and things like that, but I think a lot of our revenue is actually going to come more off player sales than anything else. So for the moment, if Gasevsky lives, Gosei Joseph is our backup. He was here. He was probably part of like the 2021 youth intake. So he's not bad. I'd be okay starting him. I'd be okay splitting time between him and Sasko Ivanov. In a couple of areas, they're fairly close. In a couple of areas, you know, Ivanov is clearly better than Joseph. So, you know, Joseph's 16 years old. He'll be 17 in July. Maybe we just throw him to the Wolves next season. Pun not intended. Jankelov, we need to get on. Okay, I need to filter these guys out. Take the under 18s off. Take the unavailables off. So I got a couple guys who aren't exactly the healthiest, but this is the team we're starting with. We're going to have Gosevsky in goal, Bozdanovsky, Ilievsky, Andonovsky, and Glisic as the defensive back four. Wait a minute. No, we're going to get Masevsky on for Andonovsky. Masevsky as the ball-winning midfielder at the defensive midfield position. Murati and Davidovsky as the midfielders, rather. Davidovsky is my... he hasn't really fulfilled his potential. He might get there, though. We'll see. Maybe I overestimated what I thought he could be when I gave him a B. Abaz and Velkovsky's the attack midfielders. Grossanowski up top as the strikers. Vardar is on the bench. Now, we were going to play Tikves in the Macedonian Cup, but they agreed to push it back because we have a total of 9 players in international football. Now, the vast majority of them are on the under-21 squad. It's a beautiful day out here, and of course, I got to fix the light thing here. And of course, everybody else is walking their dog, so George is going nuts as they walk by the house. He does this thing where he'll want to go outside, and he'll go outside, and he'll run around to either side of the house where the dogs are walking. He'll bark his head off for 30 seconds, and then he'll come back and be like, I want back in. It's like, dude, are you seriously kidding me? 20 minutes in, no highlights. We've had 3 shots, 2 on target. Bergoliniko's had 3 shots, none on target. Fairly even game so far, it looks like. Here we go. A boss from just outside the box. Masevsky's in, but he heads it over the crossbar. Goes out of bounds for the goal kick. And Masevsky picked up a yellow card. Of course he did. And that is it. Not the most exciting game at all, is it? So we'll get Masevsky off and bring on Andonovsky. Oh, I totally forgot to bring on an extra winger. So we are going to have to do this. Okay. Everybody where they need to be. Yes. 3 substitutes at half. What could possibly go wrong? 60 minutes in. Not a blessed thing. Seriously, 2 highlights. 2 highlights. And that's going to be the game. Oh, look, a highlight just before the end of the game. Grossanowski heads the ball back to Glisic. Up in space for Murati. Holds it up, crosses it. Nikolov is there, and we score. That was nice. Some very good ball movement by us. I need to get this diamond in as a formation for us. That 3-4-1-2 I have is just not good because I don't have the midfielders for it. Or the midfield wingers, I should say. That was a nice pass by Murati. Oh, and of course it's a kickoff highlight. Kudev. Zvulic. Back to Krenjeva. Kudev. Tomovsky. Zvulic. Krenjeva. Jasufi. All the way back to the keeper. Dinkovsky. Bombs it forward. Dodev. Dispossessed by Bozdanovsky. Gets the ball to Grosdanovsky. Back to Bozdanovsky. He passes up for Vardar. Vardar holds it up. Back to Nikolaev. Bozdanovsky. Nikolaev to Andonovsky. Vardar, Davidovsky. Oh, that was a heck of a shot. That would have been a spectacular goal. And we win. And we eke out the 1-0 victory with a Nikolov goal in the 87th minute. And that's after nothing in the first half. And almost nothing in the second half. Those were, 4 highlights that entire game? And I may or may not edit all of them in. Wow. I totally need to fix my training for tomorrow. Save the game here real quick. Oh, okay, we've got 10 days. So I can give a few players a rest. So Vardar will give a rest. And we'll just keep an eye out for everyone else. I'm going to go back into my tactics here and drop this 3-4-1-2 and make it a 4-2-4 diamond. And we will be back with our Macedonian Cup match against Tikves in just a bit. Well, we had a good week of practice. No news of consequence. I'm looking forward to this game. We've got Kasevsky in goal, Sakarsky, Bozanovsky, and Jankilov as the defensive back four. Let me check something out here real quick. Bozanovsky. I swear if I changed everybody's last name to Ski, I would get it right probably 60% of the time. Adanovsky is the defensive midfielder. Marati Nikolaevsky as the midfielders. Abaz and Velkovsky as the attacking mids. Vardar up top as the striker. He got 6 days of vacation. He should be happy. My assistant coach is saying, hey, these guys need extended vacations. And part of me is like, they're going to get one for December and January. Oh, a nice header, and Bozanovsky scores. The lone player from Hanover, his first of the season, I believe. Nice header. Sekilov bombs it forward. Adanovsky knocks it down. Abaz heads it away. Skoko ends up with it. Stratorsky back to Elmazi. Back out to Muslimi. Elmazi up to Ibrahimovic. Not that one. Maybe that one. Skoko. Elmazi. Stratorsky. Dimovsky. Masevsky. He breaks left. Gets the ball to Rexhepi. Stratorsky. Skoko takes a shot. He skies it. Corner kick. Abaz. Bozanovsky's there, but he heads it over the crossbar. We only got 3,800 fans today. Ibrahimovic. And I don't know what happened there. There was a lot of bodies in the area. Kasevsky made like Clark Kent flying through the air as Superman and completely whiffed. And Masevsky was right there to tow it in. Nobody covered him. Par for the course. Sekilov. Bombs forward, headed down. Velkovsky out to Jankilov. Jankilov holds it up. Nikolaev back to Jankilov. Nikolaev crosses it in. Abaz is there, and he gets his 5th goal of the season. Nice job. They didn't have enough defenders to cover Abaz. It looks like the guy who was supposed to be covering Abaz was the one who was in front of the penalty kick spot. And the passing back and forth between Jankilev and Nikolaev threw them off. And I'm okay with that. Jankilev crosses it in again. Marati. Oh, Abaz is there. He can't score. He gets the ball back out to Bozanovsky. They reset, and that's the highlight. That was a very exciting first half. 14 shots, 4 on target for us. It's 59% possession advantage. I'm not quite sure what the heck. Oh, it's Jankulov. Okay, I understand why he's doing that. What the hell is Velkovsky doing? Okay. Am I playing with the overlap? I don't believe I'm playing with the overlap. I don't have it on. Check that out here real quick. Shorter passing with crosses work ball in the box. Yeah, there's no overlaps. However, there is this, which I keep forgetting to change. Bozanovsky, Adanovsky, Bozanovsky to Marati, Adanovsky, Bozanovsky. Nikolaev up to Vardar. Vardar feeds Velkovsky to Abaz, loses it. Vardar takes the shot. Sekilov can't control it, is slow getting up off the ground, and Abaz follows up and scores. I think I traced the issue to a graphical. The glitch here is with the file I downloaded to load North Macedonia because, okay, Sekilov pushes the ball away and no one follows up. He doesn't recover in time. So that's what happens. But anyhow, as I was saying, the uniform glitch there is with the download because I've got a couple other test games going on and I've been playing my Palace save offline as well. And none of my other games have had this glitch. Likewise, none of my other games have the North Macedonian League loaded. So, Karski, Marati, Abaz, long pass, Vardar, was he offsides? He hits the post. Doesn't matter if he was offsides, he hit the post. Okay, we need to make a couple subs. What are they saying? Andonovsky needs to come off. Bring on Vaj. We'll bring on Gajufi for a Boz. And that is the only subs we will make at the moment. Ibrahimovic. Smislimi. Stratorsky. Almazi. Stratorsky. Fitskoko. Ibrahimovic. Back to Almazi. Smislimi to Almazi. Ibrahimovic. Mislimi. Diglovsky. Jovanovski. Oh, that was nice. Domovsky sat right between my two defensive center backs. And that was a pin-perfect pass to get it in. And Gosevsky came out, and it was a 50-50 choice as to, well, actually, left, right, well, okay, left, right, above, or through the legs. But let's say a 33% chance he would guess right, and he chose wrong. Nikolaev to Murati, Velkovsky, back to Nikolaev, out to Vaj, Nikolaev, out to Jankelov. Jankelov drives forward, goes out wide, gets to Velkovsky, and he is fouled. Stratorsky fouled him hard. Who's taking this? Vadic? No, Murati is. Okay. And he scores. Well done. His fourth goal of the season. He's been a really good pickup for us. Oh, excuse me. It's not even that late. And they're saying Murati is gassed. Take a look here. After this, Sikarsky up to Murati, and he is fouled. Oh, they're saying it was a good tackle. Okay. Yeah, Murati is kind of gassed. However, I don't have anybody to replace him. I will get Bozanovsky off and bring on Levski, though. Nikolaev. Jankelov, Velkovsky. Back to Jankelov, up to Nikolaev. Velkovsky breaks right. Gets it to Nikolaev, drops it off to Jankelov. Curling corner kick. Well, it wasn't a corner kick, but a curling kick right to Murati. Gets his header. Well done. That was a nice goal. Well, I think it's interesting how Murati was well outside the post there, and the ball managed to hit the side of the net. Bozanovsky goal, Abaz a brace of goals, Murati a brace of goals. And this is a game 5-2 to Vardar, all in front of 3,800 people. That's annoying. Although our 29 shots, 10 on target was really good. We hammer Tedix. We draw Struga in the next cup. Fasia Boz was stellar. 2 goals, 1 assist. Let's save the game here. We'll come back and see who we're playing next. Let's see here. Struga? We're playing... Oh, good grief. Turn final. Okay. We just play Tedix. You know what? We'll play. I think we're gonna play Struga offline, and we'll come back. Probably somewhere in here. Be a long break. Maybe Academica Pandev and Tikfest, somewhere around there. Because if we win in the Cup 8th final, quarterfinal is going to be on the 26th. And that game is near the end of November. So should we win there, the game would be there. So it'd be, yeah, Academic and Pandev. Somewhere around Academic and Pandev is where we're going back. I'm not going to play a game and come back with Struga. That's not happening. And we lose, we lose. So, the Bruggenica game, boring as hell. The TEDx game made up for it. Some very fun goals to watch, some very interesting things going on. It's FM, there's always something interesting going on, except when there's not, like there wasn't in the Bruggenica game. But, you know, we're back to our winning ways. I'm quite happy with it. If you did like what you saw here, please leave a like. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I will answer those as fast as I can. My name is FM22, and I thank you for watching.